Also, make sure you are not under the influence of any substances that can compromise your state of mind and have an impact on your driving. For example, drugs. We have the popular one called Red Today, Tramadol, the narcotics, and whatever. These things put your mind in a state that is not conducive for driving. You could be arrested when caught, so don't even try it. When it comes to over the counter drugs and prescription drugs, some of them have very harsh side effects. And when you take them and drive, you might end up getting an accident. And in most cases, your pharmacist and doctors will tell you the side effects and warn you not to drive. Let me share this story. I remember some years back, I went to the pharmacy to buy medication. So I told the pharmacist my problem. He said that it was an infection and gave me some medication. He told me it will make me drowsy. So I should take it in the evening before bed. And I remember that day was, early afternoon thereabouts, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And I was still feeling the discomfort of the infection. So I wanted to take the medication as soon as possible so that I could get some relief. I took this medication. I was like, oh, I was going to leave the office around like 5 p.m. So I took it around 2 with the mindset that, oh, by 5 p.m., the medication would have worn out and I'll be able to drive to the house safely. Little did I know. That day, I was driving to the office. I found myself on a highway. And the moment I did a U turn, it was almost like my whole world spun. And I was like, oh God, please take me home safely. I'll never do this again. So I just put on my hazard light, took my time to drive on this highway, and then I go home safely. And since then, I vowed never to make that mistake again. So please, if you have medication that makes you drowsy or gives you any, harsh side effects, like please don't drive in that particular state. You're not feeling well. It's not advisable you drive in that state. Then again, we have alcohol. As for alcohol, I'll not talk too much about it because we have strong laws and so many ads online that tell you that what? Don't drink and drive. It's as simple as that. Don't drink and drive. I met a couple of students some years back, and some of them also told me they had friends that told them that they drive better when they are drunk. And I'm like, I'm not a doctor to disprove this. However, human beings are very, very different in terms of how our metabolisms work and how they respond to different chemicals. So it is possible it could be true, but this is not an advice